Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Alright, will do. Looks like they're friends now. Yay! Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Will do. That's a smiley face, a document. Okay, a flag. That's technically the number 9. We'll go with... Oh, there's a house there. We'll go with that. That's the number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. No! You can't stop me! I'll adjust the slider forever! Okay, I think I'm done adjusting the slider. Which of the 2 made-up words below is the most appealing to you? Ockaboinkle or scrumptious? Absolutely scrumptious. Please don't adjust the slider. But I wanna! Okay, fine. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, yes I do. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes, yes it is. What is time anyway? No! Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Well, yes, many things. Help. Yes, I'll help you. Will you come back to visit me? Of course I will. That was strange. Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Ultra Deluxe play the Stanley Parable. And when last we left off, we saw a door that we haven't been to before. A new content door. Let us begin the game and go search for it. Find that elusive new content. Let us skip. And let us be here. It is time for adventure!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I have. Right, we'll go into here. There's nothing here. Nothing we haven't seen here. Everything's fine here, but here! It's the new content door. Do we dare? This game already has so much content. What more could it possibly give me? But this is what makes the game Ultra Deluxe. Nay, Ultra Mega Deluxe!
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Let's find out. Place certainly looks different. Can't see through here. Ooh. Fancy elevator thingy. Let's go! No going back now! Ooh, a loading screen of new content. Suspenseful.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
No problem.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I said that at the beginning.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Shiny. Ooh.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
More? Ooh.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. I'm so excited. Can I get that cup? No. Aww. I can't go that way. I can't go back. I suppose the only way we can go is forward into the unknown. Are you ready? I'm not ready. Let's go!
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I'm hopeful.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Indeed! This isn't very exciting new content so far, but...
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
I'm going! Let's go! What?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
Press space to jump. Okay, I couldn't jump before. However... How much did I pay for this when it came out? Oh, that much, eh? Well, let's speed run through. Look at these mad jumping strats. Look at me go! Oh, Stanley, you're a jumping pro! Let's hope we can jump to better new content soon. What's that even plugged into? And now I cannot jump anymore. Okay. You just took all my jumps. What's this even plugged into?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I hope so, because I don't have any more jumps. To be fair, I could only jump in that circle. Ah, but there's this way. There's this way. New content is this way. Let's go.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Apparently.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Me too. Let's go. I can't jump. Thought I'd check. Okay, let's go. What?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
What?
Quality assurance department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Now.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I don't get a choice. We're resetting. But... that's a little different, narrator. This isn't right. Actual new content?
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
You do? But what's over here? Oh, just the way we always go. Okay, fine. I'm intrigued. Let's go. I can crouch. Let's go. Alright, narrator. What is it? What are you showing me? A drop. It'll break my everything, but okay. Loading screen drop. So exciting, everyone. It's so exciting. Let's go.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes.
It got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh? What is it? I'm on the edge of my seat. What is it? Apart from me breaking my knees and my legs. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, I'm intrigued. Ooh, look at this.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh? Ah, look at it, it's so pretty. There's birds, a soft breeze, many questions. I have no answers, but I do have angular rocks, and as we all know, that makes things great. Ah, so soothing, so self-serving. Sweet, sweet memories. Don't forget the Stanley
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Collector's edition. Ooh, fancy box. Look how fancy that box is. 2014 Independent Gamers Festival Audience Award. Ooh, fancy. What's this? Ah, I remember. You definitely won that award, and it absolutely wasn't The Last of Us. Absolutely wasn't. I remember. Look at all these postcards of the Stanley Parable and the mind control facility. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of a Stanley Parable in 2013. The greatest wealth is memory. Where's the toilet? I'm not as young as I used to be, narrator. I don't need it now, but just in case for later. The original remake, The Stanley Parable. Ah, interesting. Interesting. What everyone's saying! They're saying, boy did I like this game. Good times indeed. Let's begin again. We may very well. I mean, we had a bit of the retro, nostalgic, original feeling with the previous two videos, but now we can't go back. It's the Ultra Deluxe. Forever. Oh, there's a picture up there. But there's this. Cordoned off. What could it be? Ooh. Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Oh, look at that. Bits of music from the Stanley Parable. That's just money. Why have you framed money? The Stanley Parable alpha test. And there's the phone and a TV. It's got the demo. I remember Let's playing the demo. Can't do anything here though. Must be a display model. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. To this day, I haven't got it. I do have that one, though. I do now have the Go Outside achievement. I have, in fact, been outside. British Academy of Film and Television Arts nominee. Stanley Parable Game Innovation. Indeed. They were nominated. They were also nominated for Debut Game as well. They were also nominated for Story. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. I remember that. Wait, I'm not entirely sure that this is true. 50% of designer hat! Ooh! But a small creature owns it. There's always a catch. There is always a catch. Why can't I just have... Never mind. Los Angeles Times. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. It does. Stay with the original. The old experience that will slowly get harder and harder to run as technology advances. Or go with the new, the altered, the changed. Why is life so hard? Loving memory, little Stanley. Oh, that's touching. There's also this bench. I cannot sit on this bench, but imagine me sitting on this bench. Where'd the voice come from? Oh, it's following me. There's a piano there. I'm not sure what you're singing.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Ooh.
James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
Wait, what?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
You sure it was every single game? Something tells me it wasn't Bubsy 3D, Might and Magic 10 and Daikatana. Because those things would just detract from the overall feel. But apparently, it's everything. You know, narrator, if I feel like you may be a bit too invested in the Stanley Parable. Okay, I know you're literally tied to the very existence of the game, but it is just a game. But what a game. Stanley Parable. All these pictures. The tasteful nostalgic. It was good. There's that room down there, but there's also this here. The original remake. Ooh. Person of the Year! It's me! And who's that? Who is that? Oh, original design stuff? What about this? Ooh. The end is never the end. Indeed. There is a car. There's the game playing on a computer within the game. All these fancy things. I own none of these fancy things. I have no Stanley Parable paraphernalia. You know, there was a place down there I wanted to go, but apparently I can't go there. I'm sure it was nothing, but hey, Stanley Parable people, if you want to, like, send me loads of stuff, I'd appreciate it. You'll never send me loads of stuff.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
And, oh! That door opened and this door... The serious room! I can't get to the serious room! I can't get there! But I can go back this way.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Well, looks like we can't.